Hello everyone, this is Sai Venkat. Now I would like to present my task, that is e-commerce order processing API. My task solves the real world solution, that is payment loss issues while when our server classes are power off and incorrect data results in databases. I have implemented a order processing API with ACID properties. ACID properties means acid means A means atomicity. That means all operations can be succeed or all operations may be fail. That is called as atomicity. For example, a user begins a transaction, it reduces the stock from the orders table, product table, and write a record in orders table and write a record in order items table and write a record in payments table. For all the above steps are succeed, then only it committed. Otherwise, it roll back. That is the example for atomicity. Consistency means we can move one valid state to another valid state. That means check the conditions. For example, assume stock only one stock is available. At a time, two users buy the stock. It leads to stock minus one. That is invalid state. To avoid this, by using checking conditions like stock greater than 0 or another checking conditions. Isolation means control the concurrency to avoid the race around conditions. It must not interfere two transactions each other. Durability means once transaction completed cannot be changed because PostgreSQL stores all the data in disk storage. That is the ACID properties. I have used TechStack, runtime for Node.js, framework Express.js, database for PostgreSQL, Prisma for ORM, object relational mapper. Prisma allows you to talk database by using JavaScript or TypeScript instead of writing raw SQL queries. I am using Winston popular Node.js logging library instead of writing console.log. It allows to easily debugging and monitoring the messages. It improves the production system backend. My full app is containerized in Docker and Docker compose.yaml file. This is the architecture flow. First of all, routes, that means it handles the HTTP layer. It is HTTP layer. Here user makes an order. Controller, it handles the request and response. Services, here we write all the transaction logic. After that, it passed to Prisma. It is a database access layer, and all above steps are succeeded. It can be stored in database. I have used PostgreSQL as the database. Now it is the steps to execute. Now I show how to execute my project. First of all, clone the project, git clone repository I have provided. After that, paste my .env example files like this. If you want to change your URL name, password, after that run using this docker compose up -build. Before running the command, make sure you need to start Docker desktop. I have already started. After that, run the command. It automatically build everything. Automatically build the image, Docker image, layer by layer. Whatever you written the instructions in Docker file, based on the instructions, based on Docker file instructions, it will be created a Docker image. These are the instructions I have written. In Docker compose.yaml file, two services can be started. After successful execution of this command, I have implemented health checkpoints for those services for whether the service is running successfully or not. This is the health checkpoint. Health checkpoint is very important in production level applications. So it doesn't show any error. That means my app is successfully run on port 8080. Now check health endpoint. Show me. This is the health checking endpoint. I have checked in Thunder client. It is VS tool. Take new request. enter this API and send. If all services are run successfully, it shows status okay. If any errors are there, it shows status is not okay and error. The DB is not healthy. It shows okay. That means my services are running healthy. Now execute one by one all APIs. I have implemented 4 APIs. Let me show you. This is the first API. Get all the products. Send the request. It returns the response as 5 products I have already inserted earlier with different stock levels. One is G10, 50, 100, 25, 0. Another API is make an order. Post API. This is the post API to post an order. This is the content. Whatever product you want, that is the product. You have to give the product ID. I want product ID 3 and quantity. How much you want, you can give. I want 4. Send. If quantity is available, it shows success message like this. Otherwise, it shows error. If I want 40 quantity, send. It shows okay because of we have available stock. If you add more number of quantities, it shows error because of available is 56, but I requested 400 like this. Next API is get all orders based on order ID. Send the request. It shows orders, whatever product name, quantity, price, who place an order, like that. All details it will show. After third API is cancel the order. If I want to cancel my third order recently placed, send the request or not found because of order ID third is not available. User ID 3 is not available. We have only created 2 users. That's why place on 1, send, it shows cancel message. If not there, it shows error message. These are the 4 APIs I have implemented for place an order. If you want to see the database tables, you can see. Let me show. Please wait. It's a readme file. We have one command docker execute docker-compose exec db psql select star from products. It shows products table like this. I show you. Please wait. This is the command to execute and show the database tables. Run the command in terminal. It shows the product table, name, price, stock. If you want to see users table, it shows only 2 users, Venkat and Sai. After that, if you want to see orders table, you can see orders. I have placed 2 orders. One is processing, one is cancelled. Recently I have placed. If you want to see payments table, you can see. Start from payments. It shows all rows in payments. I have implemented 2 payments successfully and amount status created it. I have implemented 5 tables. That's all about my task. During my task, I have faced 2 errors. One is OpenSSL error. That means it is a cryptography library Prisma needed, but I didn't know. That's why I didn't install OpenSSL library. That is the one of the error I have faced. And another one is migrations issue. When our database container starts running, it immediately executes the seed.sql file. But in before I didn't create tables here. That's why it shows tables not found error. After that I verify and solve the error. Those errors I found during implementation of my task. That's all about my task. Thank you for watching.